Hotel 2SH, EA5IKJ. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it at all, Brian, but needs must. And it's one of these things that's going to happen, but we'll see how it goes. I could be down here quicker than I expect. Depends on how much money I am when I get back. that will decide. Okay, mate, well listen, good to hear you. Thanks for the call. I'm going to pop in and see you guys tomorrow morning on the usual frequency. But enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy Andrew Day tomorrow, and good morning here from Spain. Hotel 2SH, EA5IKJ. Thanks for the call. All the best, bye. Bye-bye for now. Who was the other station you were about?
Victor Kilo 2 Foxtrot Juliet Charlie.
Victor Kilo 6. Was it Oscar Juliet Charlie?
It's Victor Kilo 2, number 2, Foxtrot Juliet Charlie. Paul, over.
I got it now. I see, Richard, there was somebody else called as well. Victor Kilo 2, Foxtrot Juliet Charlie. Echo Alpha 5 India Kilo Japan. Good morning, Richard. Nice to hear you again. Nice signal this morning. You're 5-9 plus, fella.
Oh, thanks, Paul, and terrific to catch up with you again. I know it's been quite some time since our last contact, but I have heard you on a few times, but you've always been pretty busy. So I've just had a little listen on the side. Anyway, mate, everything's going pretty good here, and sounds like everything's travelling nicely there in Spain with you. EA5, in your report, you're well over S9 here, Paul. I'm actually videoing this contact, and I'll send it to you so you can have a look. So there you go. Echo Alpha 5 India Kilo Japan from VK2FJC, over.
Wonderful. VK2FJC, EA5IKJ. Tremendous, Richard. Well, thanks very much for the report, and I look forward to seeing the upload from you. And you can get your classic signal here this morning. You're 10 over 9, 10 decibels over S9. The bandwidth conditions have been excellent on the half pass, with some of the signals back up to the way they were probably a couple of years ago. Quite incredible how strong some guys were today, and you're really booming in here just now. So 10 over 9, and really good to see that happening. Anyway, so what we're running here, Richard, it's probably around, I don't know the temperature is just now, it's 25 today, and it's a lovely clear blue sky, sunny sky, just a great morning. The type of weather you like to wake up to, let's put it that way. And nothing's changed on the equipment side. I'm still running the same station here, so I won't need to get through all that with you. You probably remember that for the last time, but you're really hammering in here this morning, and it's good to see. VK2FJC, EA5IKJ.
Absolutely terrific, Paul. EA5IKJ from VK2FJC. Well, I was out here a little bit earlier, and I just popped inside to get dinner ready for the family, and you're probably down about 15 dB on what you were just, say 20, 30 minutes ago. So there you go. So you're coming in like gangbusters. I notice you've looks like you've had a bit of work done to your QRZ.com page too, Paul, and that's absolutely terrific. Particularly like the little revolver map down there at the bottom. You can see everybody that's looking at the page. I can see somebody there from looks like Adelaide having a look at the moment. Yeah, so nothing's changed here either, Paul. Still the FTDX 3000, the log periodic, and the Yaesu amp. But yeah, propagation's generally been pretty good. Not yesterday, the morning before, I just happened to pop out into the shack and there was quite a few beacons from the United States on 10 metres. And nobody around at all. Anyway, I placed a few calls and ended up working a few guys in California and Texas. So that was right out of the blue. I think my last contact into the States on 10 metres was back in November, December. So it must be a little bit of activity on the sun, perhaps. Echo Alpha 5 India Kilo Japan from VK2FJC, over.
VK2FJC, EA5IKJ. Fantastic. Well, I all fine in 10 metres. I haven't really been in 10 metres much in the last couple of weeks, although I did pitch up to 10 metres the other day, and I worked a couple of stations in the last few nights, a couple of stations in South America and the Caribbean. Never heard anything from the US, and never heard anything from VK or ZM on the long pass. Doesn't mean to say it's not been open, of course. You know, 10 metres these days, it's all about perfect timing. And I do occasionally go up and just call CQ for 10 minutes, but most times to no avail. I think most people just stick to the lower bands, certainly lower than 15 anyway. But it's nice to see this band, as you say. I wouldn't be surprised if 10 metres was open this morning, to be honest with you. The band conditions have been so good here today, but I haven't really listened to anywhere at all. I just stopped there and long passing called CQ. I haven't really moved up and down the bank much since I came into the shy, but looking at the scope here, there looks to be plenty of activity. Okay, mate, well, listen, I want to hold it down. There's a few calling, or 2 else is around, but I love what you coming through so well. And okay, I never reached here before I got out of Glasgow, so maybe get a chance to chat with you before I head home. VK2FJC for the final. EA5IKJ, go ahead.
EA5IKJ from VK2FJ. So yeah, terrific, Paul. Yeah, I'm glad I popped out in the shack. Actually, just took the top off an ice cold Corona beer, and just enjoying that while we have the contact. So yeah, mate, there's plenty there. So you work them, and we might catch up with you before you head back to Scotland. I wonder if you watched the El Clasico. You possibly watched that. That was early morning our time. So a good result there. I think Ramos was sent off, wasn't he, for Real Madrid, and I think Messi got his 500th goal. He's an amazing athlete, that chap. I think last time I spoke to you too, Paul, you're having trouble with your antenna, and it might have been the driven element on the higher frequencies that was not operating. So hopefully you got that sorted out. Okay, mate, all the best from Australia. We'll see you around. EA5IKJ, this is VK2FJC in New South Wales. I'll see you later, Paul.
VK2 Fox Juliet Charlie, EA5 India Kilo Japan. No, the antenna's all fine, Richard. The last time I spoke to you, you were right. I thought there was an issue with the antenna switching up at the tower on the boom. But the more I think about it, I sent it back to Ultrabeam. They said there was nothing wrong with it and sent it back. So when I put the antenna back together, everything was fine. So I just wonder if I maybe had one of the plugs not connected correctly for the 10 and 15 metre band. It's the only thing I can think of, because when I plugged up at the back end, it worked great. I had no issues whatsoever. So it may have been an operative error rather than an antenna issue. That's the only thing I can assume, because it also being said there was nothing wrong with the switching. So all good. I'm working an absolute dream, my guy.
Oh, that's good, isn't it, mate? Yeah, you want them working correctly, don't you? So yeah, it may have just been a poor connection or something like that, so nothing major. Righto, Paul, I'll see you later, mate, and work a few more.
Thanks a lot. Good to hear you, Richard, and appreciate you calling, mate. Have a nice evening. This is Echo Alpha 5, that's a late Kilo Japan, looking for Pacific and Asia, leaving long pass. Kilo 5, was it Kilo X-ray?